Today, I want to talk about what I consider to be a perfectly written character who is often overlooked, or at least people are looking at the wrong thing. That being Jujutsu Kaisen's Toji. If you've caught up with the anime, there won't be any spoilers. Toji is a man of contradiction. He lived a shitty life, achieving nothing, while also single-handedly being the catalyst of change that has irreversibly impacted the JJK world. Let's start at the beginning. Being born into the Zenin clan with no cursed energy, Toji's childhood consisted of abuse at the hands of what should have been his family. The torture so bad it left him with permanent scars. It's from this that he developed a deep hatred for sorcerers and himself. It's almost a miracle that at some point in his life he was able to find true, pure happiness in the form of his first wife. She was able to calm him down, provide him with a warm home which he treasured so much he named his first child Megami, or Blessing, without any regard for their gender. In usual JJK fashion, peace never lasts. With the death of his first wife, Toji, more broken than ever, reverted back to his old ways. He abandoned not only his child, but any mortal attachments he still had. All aspects of his humanity, from compassion to a desire for revenge, were discarded. With the death of his ego, he lived as a corpse, moving from job to job, woman to woman, and spent money as quickly as he earned it. This is exactly where we find him when we first meet him, just being hired for a new job. We learn of his reputation as the infamous sorcerer killer and his skill as an assassin both in physical feats and carefully planned tactics. It's also when we see him gamble, his first contradiction. Such an act isn't smart. I mean, it's commented on that not once has he won, and yet here he is again, suggesting his ego might not be as dead as he claims. Throughout the mission to assassinate the plasma star vessel, we bear witness to his skill. At the time, he could have easily been one of the strongest humans alive. His calculated moves and raw strength allow him to overpower both cursors and sorcerers alike. Despite this, however, he views himself as a monkey, someone lesser than humanity. The words undoubtedly drilled into him by the Zenin clan clearly still have a strong grasp on him, and yet not once does he take revenge against them. Instead, due to his discarding of his pride, he's able to objectively recognize the benefits of the place that treated him so horribly. Toji sees potential in his child and makes a deal with the Zenin clan to sell Megami to them when his curse technique manifests. It's not about the money. Toji lowballs the amount himself. He believes that the clan has the capacity to nurture great power in a person if that person's abilities conforms to the clan's idea of powerful. That it would be the best environment for his son if he were to have such talent that Toji never had. It's through his first fight with Gojo that we learn of his next contradiction, his use of cursed tools. He hates the world of sorcery so much he garnered the title sorcerer killer, and yet in order to achieve such notoriety, he has to make use of the tools created by the people which he hates so much. While yes, he is incredibly strong in his own right, without the inverted spear of heaven's ability to nullify curse techniques, he would have never been able to overpower Gojo. After defeating Gojo and Geto, Toji successfully completes his mission. He brings the vessel back to the cult and is compensated as agreed. It's as he's leaving that he's once again confronted by Gojo, only this time he's much stronger. It is only due to Toji's mistake of not completely finishing off Gojo that Gojo was able to learn how to properly utilize his curse technique. Toji single-handedly created the most powerful version of the things he hates most, sorcerers. Faced with this overpowered and highly unstable enemy, Toji has two options. He could escape. With his lack of cursed energy, there's no way Gojo would be able to track him. Or he could fight. It's risky. There's no way to tell exactly how much power he has now, and there's no way to prepare either. For a man with no pride, the correct choice is escape. However, just like it was foreshadowed at the beginning, Toji takes the gamble. With the physical embodiment of the Jujutsu world right in front of him, he can't pass up this opportunity to prove himself to everyone who has denied his existence. His sense of pride was never fully dead. But once again, just as we were told from the start, Toji never wins a gamble, and so he loses the fight to Gojo. It's in his last moments that for the first time we see Toji act out revenge against those that have wronged him. He knows of the truly horrible environment of the Zenin clan, he himself being raised in it. While he objectively recognizes the benefits of joining it, he doesn't want to see his blessing end up in such a place. So he tells Gojo about the deal he made to sell his son to the Zenin clan. With this final act, Toji is able to both protect Megami from the clan and not give the Zenin clan the satisfaction of having a member with their powerful inherited technique. Toji didn't die as someone who was lesser, a monkey or a monster, like how most people viewed him. He died trying to make a mark on a world that wanted nothing but his failure. He died while thinking of what he treasured most, his family. Toji died as a human. Any ordinary story would end at the character's death, but as we know, Toji is extraordinary. I want to end on a positive note, so let's get the bad news out of the way. Toji acted not only as the catalyst for Gojo's immense strength, but for Geto's descent into darkness. It's through the loss that Geto experienced in the form of letting the vessel die, when he had just found the resolve to go against the Jujutsu world, that led him to become the criminal that he was. We can see him echo Toji's words, referring to powerless humans as monkeys. Everything that is happening now started due to Toji's actions. In a way, he did manage to get his revenge on the world, to the most extreme degree, albeit after he's already dead. When I say positive note, I mean the time Toji was technically revived during the Shibuya incident. After a curse technique went wrong, he took control of a man's body. He went on a rampage, taking out anything that would fight him before eventually targeting Megumi. After having an attempt at killing him followed by Megumi's quick thinking, Toji takes a step back and for a moment regains his sanity. We get a flashback to the time he made a deal to sell Megumi to the Zenin clan, and how he didn't care about anything. He then asks one question, "What's your name?" To which Megumi replies Fushiguro. Pleased with this answer, he ends the battle along with this version of himself. This brief rampage parallels exactly what we saw of him during the vessel assassination job. Despite his raw destructive power, his downfall is guaranteed as soon as he lets his ego take over. Although this time, it was for the best. When he told Gojo about Megumi's situation, he didn't beg him to stop the Zenin clan, or even tell him what to do. He took a gamble. He bet that Gojo would get involved, and for the very first time in his life, he got lucky. I see Toji being revived like this as a very rare act of mercy from the author. He got to see that his revenge worked, that the Zenin clan never got their hands on what they wanted, and above all else, his blessing was safe from the family he hated so much. He got to die again knowing his last act of pride wasn't in vain. Toji was never a character who was meant to live. The lives he took and the destruction he caused was bound to catch up to him eventually. It's bittersweet, sure, but I believe it's the most positive ending he could have received. Now that that's over, let's come back to reality and remember that this dude isn't real. I love being delusional, and if you're still here, you're probably in a similar position. So maybe take a second to subscribe. As always, thank you for your time.